nothing like the first sip of a cup of coffee. Nectar from the gods. Hello everyone, how are we all? Welcome back to another little daily vlog. I'm actually excited about this one because it's going to be very food orientated, which is always good. Food and flights. Food, flights, traveling, all of the good stuff. How are we all doing? Let me know in the comments how you're getting on. March feels like it's flying by. It's just crazy. I feel like I'm going to waffle a lot on this vlog, so just yeah, I hope you're in the mood for that. Make yourself a little coffee, a little tea, a glass of wine, cocktail, all of the above. Also, just want to preface, I have shaved my head slightly shorter than I anticipated. Zara's now my at-home barber again. She cut my hair all through lockdown, and I was like, do you know what? For the sake of what I get done now, which is literally just my whole head shaved, I was like, you could do that. She's like, yeah, of course. So she put the clippers on, but I think she used the wrong guard. So we've gone a bit shorter, but my hair grows. So she did it yesterday. My hair grows so quick, so it is short, I'm aware. I feel like it makes me look a bit like an egg. But it's fine, it's okay. But yeah, how are we all doing? I have just had such a chill morning. I went to the gym, I've walked Maggie, been sat reading my book. This is Lessons in Chemistry. I'm about 70 pages in. I'm loving it. I really feel like I needed something uplifting after a little life, and this is exactly it. It's fantastic. So I obviously can't fully recommend it because I haven't finished it, but what I have read, it's amazing. We'll definitely be looking to see if Bonnie Garmus has written any more books because loving it. And apparently it's been made into a series as well, which is very cool. So it's a really exciting day today because I'm going to be booking some travel for the year, which is just, oh, honestly, if you guys know me, you've been following this channel for a while, you know Zara and I are, we just love to see the world. I mean, everyone loves to see the world, and we are very fortunate that we can do so. But yeah, we've got some really exciting travel plans this year, and I can't wait. But before we do get into the travel plans, I want to say a massive thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Surfshark. Now, if you're not familiar with what Surfshark is, let me give you a quick explanation. Well, Surfshark is a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. It basically just enhances your online security and kind of keeps your private details private. Think of your device like a phone, a laptop, a tablet, and the internet, which is where we are now. It kind of keeps that link super safe, so all of your private details and information on here keeps it super safe when you're on the internet. So when you're buying things, when you're searching for things, it is awesome. So you can use Surfshark to select a location. So essentially you could place yourself in the United States and access all of the United States internet and streaming services. So things like Netflix. When Zara and I are so desperate to watch a new series, we really want to watch The Bold Type, but it's only been released in the US. We can simply click on the browser extension with Surfshark, pop ourselves in the US virtually, genius, and we can watch the season. It's completely safe, it's completely legal, it's all fine. Surfshark have been really kind in giving me a discount code that you guys can use, which I will leave on screen, which gets you 83% off and 3 months additional free. Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out, and if it's not for you, you can get your money back. And the great thing as well, you create one Surfshark account and you can use it across multiple devices, phones, tablets, laptops. So you can click the link down below, use my discount code. A massive thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this segment of the video. I am gonna sit on my iPad now and try and find some flights, and I'm gonna reveal where we're going. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know Zara and I are kind of obsessed with Italy. We love the whole vibe of the country, we love the people, we love the food, we love the culture. We've been to Italy a couple of times now, and Zara's friend Katie actually has a family home that's been in their family for generations out in Italy in a place called Ancona. Now, Zara actually went last year with Katie. They went on like a girls trip, and they said that you have to come next year. Next year is here, and Katie has offered for Zara and I to go back out there to spend a week in Italy. How exciting is that? So we are so looking forward to it. We're going to do a little road trip to Rome as well. I feel like we're going to be living like our best European lives, and I just can't wait. So my mum is taking Maggie, so she's going to be in good care. So we really want to do this trip on a budget. Thankfully accommodation is covered, so we want to try and book some really cheap flights. I'm going to sit and do some searching, and we need to book a car as well, so we can do the trip to Rome. So yeah, here goes. I will tell you guys if I've been successful. So I actually think I've found some flights. I've just messaged Zara and popped us in a little WhatsApp group with Katie as well, and I think we found them. a little bit cheaper by selecting a Italian country residence but paying in Great British pounds. With the conversion, it actually worked out cheaper. So we're going to be flying for about £300, which obviously is still a lot of money, but for a whole week, that is amazing. And we'll be doing a grocery shop when we're out there, so we'll be cooking all of our meals, so we won't really be going out for food as such. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be, oh, it's going to be magic. Maggie has just came and snuggled next to me while I've been searching, and oh my goodness, she's not very well, bless her. I took her out on a walk yesterday, and gosh, she is such a fiend for squirrels, and she was running after a squirrel and ended up running through the bushes, and we think she's just scratched under her eye, so I'm monitoring it. We've just been putting a hot compress on, and we've got some eye drops from her from the local dog chemist just down the road, so hopefully, fingers crossed, she's going to be alright and that it's not tripped to the vets, because it ends up being so much money. But yeah, she's finding herself. She just keeps on scratching it, trying to make her not do. I'm a full iPad convert now. I use this for all of my note taking and everything. I'm going to be writing a shopping list and heading to Borough Market to grab some bits, because my mum is actually coming to London on Friday, so this week when I'm filming this, to write a full list of all the ingredients. I need to get some really nice cheese, and there's such a good cheese shop in Borough Market, and get some other bits and bobs as well. So yeah, I thought it'd be super cool to take you guys along and have a look around Borough, but a nice like in-depth search, because I know it's always lovely and I know you guys love your food. So I've wrote cheese down. Obviously we need Gruyere, Emmental. I'm also gonna write quiche, because we can never find that in the supermarket here, or any form of like sweet vermouth. I'm gonna get some Turkish delight, because that's mum's favourite, and I'm gonna get a nice rustic loaf and put that in the freezer. I'm just gonna put dip in bread. I have to write lists because my memory is terrible. And I think that is everything. Also, great news, if you watch my previous vlog, you'll see that I planted these little spring bulbs in this pot, and lo and behold, we have some blossom, which is so exciting. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a water just because it's looking a bit dry, but I'm really impressed. So I made it to the market, and I realised I've come at 12:30, which is bang on lunchtime, so it's going to be very busy. Usually all the people who work in the surrounding area, and tourists as well, all come to get some delicious lunch and produce. So honestly, if you are visiting London, I know I've spoken about Borough Market loads over the years, but it's genuinely one of my favourite places. You can come and spend absolutely hours here. It's just one of the places to come for inspiration. I mean, they've got cookery classes, they've got everything in between, so yeah, let's just have a little wander, shall we? This is a really good cheese counter. We've got some gorgeous different cheeses. This is the French Comté, so I'm going to see if they have any Gruyere or Emmental. Let's have a look. No luck on the French cheese shop, because I think it's actually Swiss cheese that I need opposed to French. So really good Comté, good Camembert, good Brie, but no Emmental or Gruyere, so the search continues. I know another cheese shop that's right in the middle, so hopefully they'll have some. Excellent cheese shop, some gorgeous cheeses. Let's see what we can find. So I've just found, this is so helpful, so it's a cheese fondue, kind of like pre-mixed, which is genius. So it's got like a mix of all the cheeses, the wine and the flour, and so you literally just heat it up. It's literally just there, so it saves buying all the cheeses and grated it. You can have instant fondue. So this is where I've just got that from. It's Jimmy Cheese. There's such a lovely woman inside, so definitely check them out. So this is the box, let me show you. So this is fondue. So you literally just pop that straight into your fondue pot with a little bit of heat underneath, and it just stirs it all together. So I don't need to buy quiche, I don't need to buy wine. And she serves 2 people, but I think with dips and whatnot, it'll be absolutely perfect. So yeah, super excited about that. This is such a good spice shop as well. This is called Spice Mountains. They do spices from all around the world in different spice blends. Honestly, spend so much money here because the products are amazing. Every spice you could ever want. Similar things like fenugreek, that's always really difficult to find. Garlic flakes, red onion flakes. They literally have so much. We've even got different types of smoked paprika. We've got smoked, Spanish, hot smoked. And then the nice little fancy tins as well. So cool. I always find myself gravitating towards the chili spices. See if I can find some Aleppo chili flakes, because I absolutely love those. They've got a lovely flavour. Let's have a look. Chili flakes, smoked chili flakes, arbol chili flakes. Ah, Aleppo pepper. There we go. That's not too bad price either. £2.20. I've got some gorgeous little granite salt and pepper pots here, and a nice little spice decanter. I actually might grab one of those. Such a handy little pot. These spice containers are so handy as well, because you can spin them round and then you can just decant all of like your most common use spices in here, and they've all got little spoons as well. Definitely something to consider when we move, when we've got a bit more cupboard space. And even little mini graters for all of your spices, like a little mini nutmeg. I've got an awesome selection of curry spices as well. I've got Bombay potato spice, chaat masala, Malaysian rendang curry, one of my absolute favourites. So I just got my spices, I got my Aleppo chili flakes. Nothing required as such for a dish that I'm making, but I've seen so many creators use them online as like a nice little touch, so yeah, I got that. Honestly, I absolutely love it here. Oliveology, which is a awesome shop full of everything olives, olive oil, and everything in between. I remember filming this with you in a while back. I said I hated olives, and now I've actually grown to love them, which is so strange. We went for some drinks the other night before an event, and I had olives, and I really enjoyed them. Got a TTU shop, London Loose Leaf Tea. How cool is that? Gosh, look, they've got Charles and Camilla here as well, and Prince Harry. How wonderful is that? I'm grabbing some bread as well. Got some sourdough from Bread Ahead. It's one of the most gorgeous bakeries. They've got a lovely selection here. Absolutely stunning. There we are. So I'm going through my list. So I didn't need to buy the Groya and Emmental, so I can tick that off. The quiche I don't need as well. Got some bread, so I just need my Turkish delight for my mum's birthday present, and then I am all done. I love their paella here they have. It's one of the best fish paellas in London. It's absolutely stunning. The queues speak for itself. And still serving mulled wine, not just for Christmas. What a lovely touch. Not many people know about this little cafe that's tucked away in Borough Market. It's a really old traditional cafe serving good traditional fry-ups and English foods, but this is the Turkish delight shop. It's the Turkish deli. My mum absolutely loves it here, so I'm going to choose some Turkish delight for her now. I'm just ringing her because I can't remember if there are any other flavours that she liked. And hello, hi, how are you? Very good, thank you. Super quick question. I'm in Borough Market, and I wanted to get you some Turkish delight, but I couldn't remember which ones you liked. Is it just the classic flavour? Just a classic Turkish delight, like the rolls? No other like pistachio or just classic? Okay. There we are, confirmed with Mum on the phone. One shard, because it looks like the shard, of classic Turkish delight. Look how beautiful this French Provence lavender is. Oh my goodness, they've got so many lovely items. Lavender honey, wow. Brindisa is a really awesome Spanish tapas shop. They do some fantastic food in here, as well as like olive oils and preserves and stuff. So I'm gonna go in and get Mum some olives actually, because she is a fan of an olive. It's the Perello that she loves, these giant Gordal olives. They are so good. I'm gonna get her a jar of those, and now I'm officially done. These little sardine tins are so cool. I love the design of these. Wow. Honestly, Brindisa is so good. This is quince jelly, which is absolutely delicious, paired with cheese, which they have again in abundance. Lots of lovely Spanish cheeses and meats too. Definitely worth considering the restaurant as well if you don't want some street food. Elliot's is a really lovely restaurant bar. They've gorgeous tapas in there, and wines, cocktails, and bao next door as well. It's amazing. Great if you're on your own for a solo diner, because they do a lunch solo menu for one. I haven't tried it, but I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and it's meant to be really popular. This is Brindisa Kitchen as well. So the shop I was just in, they've actually got a nice little bar, kind of like sushi style seating, but you can just take your pick and have some little pinchos, which is such a good touch. Loads of people digging on in. You can stand at the tables as well. I love that concept of dining. You can also get takeaway as well. You can get some tortilla, mixed fried fish. That's not too bad prices. It smells absolutely amazing. Look at those sandwiches. Oh, I'm just following my nose at this point, guys. As you can see, it's very busy, so I think wherever I'm gonna go, I'm gonna struggle to get a seat, but that's okay. I could eat on the go. These do really good ciabattas here. It's called the Black Pig.
really, really delicious. They do a vegetarian one with cheese and like slaw. It's so good. Anyway, I'm feeling some Mexican food and this one looks good. Let me show you. There we are, very busy and very popular. I ordered 3 tacos for $9.95. So I got 2 cauliflower and 1 potato. So these are my tacos. How good do they look? I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna eat these standing up, but I'm gonna give it a good old shot. I feel like my lips are gonna be really red. That was so delicious but so spicy. Oh my god, I need to try and make those at home. Like potato in a taco. Yes. This is Bread Ahead. They serve some of, in my opinion, the best donuts in London. They've actually got a whole bakery and cookery school inside, so you can learn how to make them as well as cook them. They sell out very quickly, but they are absolutely delicious. And then through the Green Market is a lot more of like food vendor stalls. It is very loud because there is an active railway above, but yeah, inside the Green Market is a lot more of like food stalls. They have like pies, produce, coffee, even some more baked goods and bread. Rabot is a awesome restaurant. It's actually got connections with Hotel Chocolat, so it's a whole chocolate and wine restaurant. Right next door is the Hotel Chocolat shop. And then Badil's is an awesome wine bar if you ever get the chance to visit. It's got an underground wine cellar you can actually eat and drink in. And then you might recognise this location if you're a fan of the Bridget Jones films, because Bridget Jones' flat was right through that little door there. It is actually a pub, so she was very lucky to live in London Bridge. But yeah, really good film location to worth noting. And this is the Borough Market store, so you can actually pick up the Borough Market cookbook. I didn't realise they had 2, so they've got the Knowledge and then the Classic cookbook. I actually bought that for my aunt and uncle for a birthday present, and they use it religiously. Monmouth is such a good coffee shop. If you ever do get the chance to visit, I'd strongly recommend. It is absolutely delicious. You can get coffee to take away and they can grind it up for you as well, which is really, really handy. Usually the queues are out and around the block, but there's not one today, so I'm gonna go grab a coffee. There we are, I've ordered myself a gorgeous flat white. Just read as well that they've stopped using disposable cups just to try and combat the amount of plastic and paper that they use, which is so good. If you do come here and you want to take your coffee for a little wander around the market, you can get it in a £5 cup and then you get your deposit back when you're done. So you can either take it with you and use it again and again, or get your money back, which is such a good concept. They do that in like the Christmas market and it works. It's so good. So I just hopped on a bus from London Bridge to Shoreditch because there is a supply shop that does like cookware called Nisbets, and there's only 3 in London and this is the closest one, so I thought I'd go and pick up a new bacon tray because ours are shut. Yeah, so I found the bacon sheets. This is the brand that's called Vogue. I've read about these online and they've got really good reviews, so I'm going to grab one of these to replace the one that we have in our kitchen. So I'm back and this is everything that I picked up. So I'm actually thinking this would be such a cool little tin once I've removed the olives and we've eaten them. I think that would be so nice. We actually used to use these in the restaurant I worked at and we kept them as wine coolers. Obviously not this size olive tin. They used to come in a really large like restaurant size. So yeah, we used to recycle them and use them to chill wine, which I thought was cool. This I'm genuinely so excited about. Let me see if I can take the lid off. Oh my god, look at that! Turkish Delight from my mum. And then my little spices from Spice Mountain. And then Bradisa, I got some lovely paprika. Honestly, I take for granted having all of that at my disposal in London, and this is what I mean about falling back in love with the city. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. I really do. So I'm just gonna snuggle Mags. Maggie, come here. How are you doing? Maggie is doing so much better. Her eye is still leaking a little bit and we've got some drops for it, but she can open it now, which is good. Bless your heart. We got her a new duck from Pets at Home at the weekend and she loves it. Woo! So yeah, I'm gonna make some mini egg blondies because we still have like a lot of this kilogram bag left and it means we don't eat them all in one sitting. Okay, so I've prepped the ingredients for the blondies. This is everything you're gonna need. Really, really simple. Blondies are just like brownies, except they don't have the cocoa powder and they use a slightly different ratio of sugars. So we've got unsalted butter, corn flour, 3 eggs, plain flour, granulated sugar and brown sugar. The ratio should be equal, but I completely ran out of brown sugar. It shouldn't be too bad. Ideally you use brown, but it's fine. A little splash of vanilla. We've got some good quality white chocolate, and these, which are Cadbury's mini eggs. Now, if you can't get your hands on these, you can use any chocolate that you like. And these are just absolutely delicious, and obviously a little nod to Easter, which is right around the corner. Right, I'm gonna melt some butter, and then it's literally just mixing all this together in a bowl. Okay, so I've just added the butter to a large pan. The great thing about this recipe is you do all of it in one pan. So you minimal washing up, which is awesome. So I'm just melting the butter. So the blondies have baked. They smell so good. They've got a gorgeous golden colour on. The thing is with blondies, you want them to be fudgy, so you leave them to cool completely in the tin. Ideally overnight, which is exactly what I'm going to do with this, which is so tempting because it smells amazing. Good evening. So we are making mac and cheese for dinner this evening, and I'm so excited because it's a Nigella Lawson recipe. I've never made this one before. Traditionally with a mac and cheese, you would do like a roux. Whereas she doesn't, she just mixes it with eggs and cheese. And, well, she's evaporated milk, but I just had some condensed milk in the fridge. Someone's happy.
Yeah, because we're eating pasta.
Yeah, we are. Right, dinner is served. Listen to that sound. It looks so good. I'm genuinely, like, my mouth is salivating. We had some leftover broccoli in the freezer, so I just steamed that up. And we're having a little dinky bottle of Mirabeau. And Zara's serving that up. Right, let's go in for a taste. I'm going to plate some up. It smells really good. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Right, now I see the hype why Nigella's mac and cheese gets 10 out of 10 results.
That's like dirty.
So we finished up dinner, we've done the dishes, and we have Maggie just chilling here. Her eye is getting better already. Still not perfect, but it's getting there. We are watching on Netflix, what's it called? Malaysia?
MH370.
MH370. It's the documentary, 3-part documentary series. Oh, there we are, darling. About the missing flight that was never found, that took off from Malaysia to Beijing in 2014, and we watched the first episode last night. It is crazy. Definitely don't watch it if you want something positive, but it's kind of just interesting.
Even like nervous of flying, I think this is like not a great thing. Also, when I say that I enjoy catastrophic events, I would like to just correct that. I don't enjoy catastrophic events. What I mean is I find maybe not the conspiracy, but like I want to know the outcome. I would just really like to iron that out before that sounds like I enjoy. I
don't think anyone would take it as that they know you're not.
Things.
No, it's more so like the human psychology behind it, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
I want to know what happened.
Why did the pilot do that? Was it the pilot? Was it who was the ulterior motives? We just like to understand people, don't we? Oh my god! So guys, we finally took the plunge and we bought a hot chocolate? A Hotel Chocolat hot chocolate velvetizer. We actually bought the Asda dupe, I think it was a year ago, wasn't it? And we have actually used it, but we've heard great things about these little sachet things. These are actual, like, liquid, like they're chocolate and grated, and then you just put it in. You see, like, the actual real pieces of chocolate. So I was going for a salted caramel one.
It's just the best.
Anyway, yeah, I've just cut the blondie. I've only cut a small piece to share because I need to photograph this for Instagram, but oh my god, I'm excited. It's gonna go down the middle. Oh my god. Oh, that's delicious. This is a gram reveal. Look how thick it is. Oh my god. Best purchase ever. I'm gonna wrap this vlog up because I feel like it's been a really nice day, but I'm knackered. I literally just drowsed off when we were watching the Netflix thing.
You had your mouth wide open. That wasn't a drop off, that was you'd gone to sleep.
That smells like mint. After Eights. You don't like After Eights, do you? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I am really tired. I feel like we're not gonna make it through this whole episode. But if you have enjoyed this vlog, as always, I will link everything featured down below. But love to you all, take care, and I'll catch you very soon in a future video. Bye for now.